grace, mercy, prayers, and love. That's what brought me through. Those 4 things. And grace, you better all get up every morning and ask for grace. And every morning you need to ask for mercy. The prayers, learn to pray for yourself. That's where prayer starts. You have everything that any minister in the pulpit has. You have the ability to lay hands on yourself. You have the ability to heal yourself. And what you need to heal first is your mind, because the body follows the mind. So if you're in a woe is me, I'm not saying that you can't start there, but don't stay there.
Absolutely. And a lot of people don't realize there is a direct connect. You know, you don't have to have a middleman to get to your source. And being able to tap into your source is imperative. But we just want to tell you, thank you so much. You're inspirational. I know that there are a lot of women, especially black women, who are afraid of being tested. They're afraid of when they do get that diagnosis, and they're afraid of what the future has to hold. And I just wanted to bring to the airways or to the masses that life is just beginning.
Life is just beginning, and again, I want to go back to don't be fearful. This past October, I read a startling article that had been on the news, and it had been in newspapers as well. Atlanta, Georgia has the highest amount of undiagnosed and late diagnosed breast cancers in the country.
Wow.
We are educated. We are fashionable. We are a whole lot of things that the world say that you should be, and you shouldn't really be concerned about what the world say you should be.
Absolutely.
But we are, for some reason, fearful about knowledge. To end this conversation, let me say this. There are numerous programs. If you do not have insurance, there are free programs for mammograms. There are free programs for moving forward if you need to have ultrasounds, if you need to have biopsies. There are programs for if you are diagnosed with breast cancer, the state will take care of you. Breast cancer and say cervical or ovarian cancer, I'm not sure about that one. But many years ago, 2 women went to the state legislature because initially breast cancer was considered a white woman's disease. 2 very influential white women went to the legislature and had legislative votes cast, where if someone is diagnosed with those 2 cancers, that the state will step in if they don't have the funds to take care of themselves. And more doctors are knowledgeable of this. More and more social workers who are in doctors' offices are knowledgeable about this. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be afraid. And learn to love that person that is reflected in the mirror when you look in. That should be your first and foremost concern.
Well, on that note, I think you absolutely covered it, because not only did you tell about your story, but you also shared on different resources that are out there that they can get help. Well, we want on behalf of FitFIERCEover50, we want to tell you thank you so much for taking our time, sharing your story with us, and we just look forward to a bright future.
A surgeon came in the room and said, do you think you're gonna live? I said, yes.